This is Colin McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Andy Lee in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We're back again, Andy. Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk 2. Excited to be here?
Yeah, excited to be here. Excited for the fight. And yeah, how could you not be?
I want to ask you about Tyson's mood. Everything's changed. I've never seen Tyson Fury like this in my life. Maybe you have. Maybe you'll tell me you have, but I've never seen him like this. What's changed? What has it done to Tyson? Is it because he tasted defeat for the first time and he really wants to put it right this time and he's just locked in, focused?
I think could be that. He's just focused on his job, you know. There's definitely been a change in him, and even this week, you know, just leaving him in peace. He's been quite peaceful, actually, I think. It's been, yeah, I don't want to give too much away about him because it's not really my place to say, but let the boxing speak for itself tomorrow night.
I want to ask you about the 9th round. There was 9-10 punches landed on Tyson Fury. I'd say at will, clean punches. And Tyson's, didn't get knocked out. This time round, does that fill him with confidence that maybe Alexander Usyk at that stage of the fight when maybe he's on his way down that he didn't get knocked out? Does that give him that confidence this time around?
No, I think you can look at it two ways. First of all, he was hurt, but I don't know. I don't think you even think about it really, because you don't really want to think about that, do you? I think you won't be thinking about it. I think you just focus on his boxing. Don't try not to let it happen again.
Obviously, no John Fury this time round. Is that different for Tyson, or is it just business as usual?
I don't really think he cares any. I think he's so focused and locked in. I don't think he needs Sugar. Sugar's the most essential part of the corner. He needs his cut man, his number 2. He doesn't really need me, but I'm there for him to help in any way I can. I think he's so locked in the job and doing what he's got to do. I don't think it really matters. I don't really, other than Sugar and his cut man, I don't think his dad could definitely be in the corner.
Was it a tough decision as a team to say, John, it's not...
There was no decision made. There was no big talk. And there's been no big talk about it. If he's in the corner, he might still be in the corner. If he is in the corner, he's in the corner. It's his dad, and he knows he's fighting. So he knows his son too. So if he's in the corner, he's in the corner. But there's been no big conversation about it.
Tyson said he hasn't spoke to his wife in 3 months, Andy. That seems absolutely crazy to the outside world. What does that tell you about Tyson Fury?
He's focused. Focused on the job. He's given as much energy to this fight as he can. Everything else, not a distraction, but everything takes him. So even us as a team are leaving him, as I said, be peaceful, be on his own, and yeah, he's done everything he can to win this fight.
Tyson has openly said that he doesn't feel like he has to do much different from the first fight. Would you agree with that?
Would I agree with it? I think he has to be, and he will be a lot fitter, more focused. And with fitness comes focus, the ability to focus for longer. I think you're going to see a completely different man, and in saying that, you might see a different fight.
Do you believe that Tyson Fury will take Alexander Usyk out? Is that what you... If I was asking you right now, gun to your head, how does this fight go? Do you believe Tyson Fury knocks Alexander Usyk out?
Yeah, I think he can. I think he might. They're both great fighters. But I trust Tyson. I believe in Tyson. And yeah, I think he can. Why not? He's a bigger man. He's a bigger man, stronger man. And if he can show what he's been doing in the gym, then I think he can.
Andy, I want to ask you about a potential for 2025. Not looking past this, but do you think in your mind that we'll see Tyson Fury against Anthony Joshua?
I don't know. It's been talked about so much. If we're just focusing on this fight, one fight at a time, and it could happen. It might. Who knows? It can happen. Why wouldn't it happen? There's the appetite for it's always been there, but So far, it hasn't happened, but maybe who knows?
Obviously, a couple about your own guys. You've got Joseph Parker coming up against Daniel Dubois. A lot of people are saying this, and it's telling in the industry that Dubois has got an unbelievable resume, second best resume, if not just as good as Joseph Parker in the same amount of time. Could this be the bogeyman of the division in Joseph Parker? A lot of people talk about Martin Bacoli being that guy. Joseph Parker potentially that guy, Andy?
I don't know about the bogeyman, but it's a fantastic fight. The two informed fighters. Dubois has done fantastic. When people doubted him, look how he's responded and come back. And the same for Joe. So I think it's evenly matched. Joseph's probably a clever boxer, where Dubois is definitely a bigger puncher. But it's a great clash of styles. And we're for the fight.
Before I let you go, I know you're busy and you have to go to a rules meeting here, but Crocker Donovan announced. How happy are you? And is this going to be a coming out party for Paddy Donovan?
Yeah, it could be, but I think people have already know about Paddy, know what he can do, but haven't even seen half of what he can do. And we know it's going to be a hard fight. Crocker is a good puncher, has an awkward style, but Paddy knows what he has to do. And we're well up for that fight. It's a great fight for Paddy. It's an eliminator, so it's a meaningful fight for him.
Billy Nelson came out this week in an interview and said that he believes Paddy Donovan's opponents have been laughable compared to Lewis Crocker. There's been no one out there that he's really faced. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, he's only had 14 fights, so he's only just progressing. But I don't know who's Lewis Crocker fought. He fought McKenna, who was a light welterweight. He fought Felix Diaz, who was a lightweight. Now he's beaten Conor Walker, but that was a very close fight. And that Conor Walker was Crocker's first real fight, to me. But we'll see. Listen, I'm not going to slag off Lewis Crocker. I think he's a really good fighter. It's a shame that two Irish lads have to battle it out. But they will. And the winner goes on, the loser will have to pick himself up.
Well, Andy Lee, appreciate your honesty as always. Thank you very much for your time and look forward to catching up again this week. Thank you, mate. All right, thanks a million, Andy.